Hello, and it's Harding Speaks Basingstoke, and today I'm coming straight at you with a roundup of last night's game, which of course was the Hampshire Cup senior final, which took place between Havant and Waterlooville and Basingstoke Town for the first time in 5 seasons, which of course was Basingstoke Town 2, Havant and Waterlooville 1, and that was held down in Fratton Park. However, last night it was held at Eastleigh Football Club. And unfortunately, the result was reversed in favour of Havant and Waterlooville, and Basingstoke narrowly got beaten last night, and they didn't deserve it either, because in the first half, Havant and Waterlooville were extremely vulnerable, and it was a game of men versus boys, which of course Basingstoke were the men, and you could tell that Havant and Waterlooville had just got relegated because they looked very nervous and very vulnerable at the back, as well as being pretty weak throughout the first half. And Basingstoke came very close within the first minute of scoring. In fact, the goal we scored was actually offside and disallowed after Ben Wright's shot from 27 yards went straight into the bottom left bins. After the goalkeeper parried the ball out to Atkinson's after his error, and Atkinson put it straight into the back of the net, and unfortunately it wasn't allowed. But we came straight back at them again, and we had Jordan who missed his chance of scoring because the goalkeeper stopped his shot, and minutes later, there was a one-on-one with Sam Smarton, the Havant goalkeeper, and a great shot was met by a great save. So the score is still 0-0 for some time, and Basingstoke should have really been 2-0 up. And I did start to think, are we going to make our chances count, or are we just going to waste them? And it proved to be that we wasted them, because after 35 minutes, Huggins was on the ball for Havant and Waterlooville, and he hugged the ball very well and scored. And his shot went straight into the left corner of the Basingstoke goal, and it was an extremely accurate pass from the Havant and Waterlooville player to Huggins, and no one was seeing it because he had so many defenders around him. I thought, how on earth could anyone find a pass like that? Well, someone did find a pass like that, and they went 1-0 up, and it was the first chance they really had in the game, and all of a sudden they started to grow into the game, and fortunately Basingstoke were given a free kick just outside the 25-yard box, which Ben Wright took extremely well, and he got it right last night, and he fired the ball into the top left bins, and it was 1-0 at half time. And I generally thought that Basingstoke could come back and get a second goal to go on and win the game. And Adam Everest was superb last night, attacking and defensively, despite maybe a few errors from here and there, because he had a volley twice. He accidentally let it go over the crossbar, but it was only narrowly over the crossbar. It wasn't a worldie or anything that went outside the goal, because we had chances yet again which weren't going in the back of the net, and Sam Smart came close again from 9 yards. He went to go and shoot on goal, and his shot went way past the post. And if you'd given that ball to another Basingstoke player, I am sure they would have put that in the back of the net. So we were punishing ourselves from them, really. And Havant and Waterlooville, to be fair to them, did get the better of chances in the second half, and they made them count yet again. And it was Rutherford on the ball, and he had a shot on target from about 32 yards out, and Tom McGill got down and saved his shot, and he saved Basingstoke. And they had a few more shots, which I thought, had we not had Tom McGill in goal, we could actually be in a few more goals down. We could have given the lead away so easily, and luckily that wasn't the case. But when we came up to goal in that half, in the box of Hampton and Waterlooville, we did struggle a bit, and the referees didn't help us at all, because there was a clear hand ball in their box, and the referee gave us an indirect free kick, and I didn't agree with that, because you could see it had gone onto his hand, and it was definitely penalty wise. It should have been a penalty, and it wasn't given a penalty, and there was a few offsides they gave that weren't offside, and they got in the way of the ball twice, and they had 4 officials last night, and I thought, quite frankly, they should have only had 3 officials, because the 4th one didn't really do anything. He was quite bad, to be fair to him, and there was an article in there about going to Specsavers, and I thought all of those officials last night needed to go to Specsavers, and it was as if the FA had pulled out 3 men on the street and 4 men, and asked them, would you play on a cold Wednesday night? And of course they all said yes, and it went straight from there last night, and unfortunately the referee also dictated the pace of the game, and I thought he was a bit biased towards Hampton and Waterlooville, and maybe felt sorry for them, because Sam Smart got shoved in the back, and it was not a free kick in favour of Basingstoke. So I don't know what was going on there, but no, he made some bad decisions, I thought. And that's why you have 4 officials, to have the extra man to make the extra bit of impact. However, he didn't make much of an impact. Well, he didn't make an impact at all on the game, so you should have just had 3 officials, because after all, less is more, more is less. So that was the case last night, and Hampton Waterlooville were denied a few times by Tom McGill, and Ben Wright did have a shot that went way over the bar, but they didn't go on and score the winner, and it was Rutherford who went on and scored for them after a cross was put into him on the left flank. He headed it right past Tom McGill and goal, and no Basingstoke players really threatened him and got up to denying Rutherford from scoring, and he did actually go on and hit the crossbar after he chipped on McGill, and it came straight back down, and we managed to clear it off the line somehow, and that was in the 93rd minute, and from there on, Basingstoke did come close, and we had a ball cleared off their line, unfortunately, which would have gone to penalties, and we could have won it, but we didn't. And that wraps up today's roundup, and I will be back on Saturday talking about the last game of the Cameros against Taunton Town. So goodbye, and I hope you look forward to my next video.